towards the east, just constantly towards the east. Very little rest since encountering the ghouls, and you've all come to like this marshland that is. It seems very wet and very like inhospitable, and normally you wouldn't ever even consider going forward, but now you just feel like what you need to get there. You have to. What you seek is there. Maybe it's better than that place called the Innsmouth.
Civilization. We gotta get out of the swamp.
As the as the mists coil, as the fog coils around you, that's when you realize that Wayland is nowhere to be found, and no one has heard from him. You notice that he hasn't said anything, and looking around, you don't see him, and nobody can really remember the last time he said anything, or the last time you even talked to him. He's just gone.
How long ago did we leave town? What?
I've lost track of time.
Exactly.
That lad
could have been days.
And that's when we come to the edge of this enormous swamp. There seems to be a clearing a way across.
Haha. Yeah.
I like that stone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Oh wait, it's a super long. Okay. It goes over there. My friend.
No, it appears. It appears that like through some manner of fieldcraft, you're able to find your way through the swamp to this series of land bridges that somehow avoid the deeper parts of the water. Alex.
Sorry.
Alex, your character, you use as your vision begins to blur and fade right as you hit the ground amidst this large rune stone. You notice 4 figures walking up from the west. You wish that you could shout a warning, but you simply can't.
Oh.
Aha.
And you guys hear a wet thwack, and in this direction you see what appears to be dressed very much like an inquisitor, slumped against some kind of curious large standing stone.
Stubborn.
No, more of these folk. Maybe this one will house them to reason. Unlikely, though.
Go.
Our order, as I see it here, what's it's gonna be Hanar, Mira, Stubborn, Anaximon, and then me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, just due to my height and with the staff being just about as tall, I would probably opt to go first to check the depth for, well, everybody that's shorter than me, which is everybody.
Cool. All right. Plotting forward. You definitely. I imagine you're using your stick kind of like as a guide, like and it's at some points it's going like all the way down, and
wow.
You're made aware that you should this is definitely a spot in which you should watch your step.
But you found the old man.
Well, at least if the tall man seeks up to his waist, we'll be able to fish him out.
We definitely, yes. You guys definitely hear this different than the rest of the swamp. The area in the vicinity of this runestone that seems to be like a focal point of this area. There's an awful lot of bubbling coming around, happening here, which you do definitely notice.
Yeah, exactly, Stubborn. I also have rope and hook.
Good. Then you can throw it for me if it becomes too deep. Remember, if it's to my waist, Stubborn, it will be over your head. And I'll tentatively start moving forward, calling back, we should at least investigate this. If they followed us all the way from New Haven, there might be more.
Cool. Go ahead and make me either a wisdom or dexterity roll.
Dexterity? You got it.
Wisdom or dexterity. Okay.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, I'll keep the dex.
Well, you managed to avoid, very narrowly avoid, like the side of this embankment, this little land bridge caving in. You did not fall into the water, and now anyone who walks behind you in this way can kind of like walk in your footsteps and kind of be safe. You tentatively move forward. You don't disturb the water, not a ripple. And as you draw closer, you notice that this form, there's some dark clad human. Like it just he looks for all intents and purposes dead. As you draw a little bit closer, it seems to be something jagged sticking out of his gullet.
That doesn't work well for questioning. So then, second get, I'm gonna take the second move and wave the others forward, and tentatively start moving a little closer. I'm not sure of the scale, if that's roughly double manner.
For here. That's about as far as you can move in one turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's
okay. As you draw closer, you realize that the ragged form of this man is. One hand is barely clutching what appears to be like this wicked barb or stinger or something like that is jutting out of his, like, not quite his belly, not quite his chest, but you barely detect like these haggard, like rattling breaths escaping his lungs.
Is it still Hinar's turn?
No.
Oh, then right. So I approach his side and I crouch next to him, and I turn to Hinar and say, "Should we not ply him with medicine and healing magic? Perhaps he could be an ally in this dark land."
Of course, I believe we should. This
then I shall.
Easy way for them to go.
Perhaps he can be changed of his ways, though he does appear to be one of those vile witch hunters from the town. I shall attempt a med kit.
Okay.
11. Damn.
No, like that. You managed to. You not only does your med kit not have exactly what it would take to staunch like such a wound. You don't even really have the strength to remove that barb or stinger, whatever it is. It's enormous. Like what kind of creature even would have something like this, let alone be able to easily shed something this size?
To end my turn, I simply try to talk to him. What is your name, wayward traveler?
If you want to respond, Alex, you make a Constitution roll.
Yeah, nice one, Matt.
Nice.
That's dirty.
Nice.
That's how it's gonna be, folks.
Hey, I won.
Roll a d4, Alex.
Oh my God, Matt! That statement has to go down in DM history.
That's fantastic.
Alex, you can manage to choke out one word.
Nice.
Oh,
That's fun.
oh man, hats off to you, Matt. That's good.
That was good.
Yeah, so I think he kind of wide-eyed. He's kind of pointing towards his throat, and he just is kind of like.
I think he's saying throat.
Sounds to me like you should just punch him right in the throat. He's asking for it.
Making it roll. Oh my god.
I don't even know what you said.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's my turn.
All right, awesome.
Don't try to talk.
Stubborn, what do you do?
I'm gonna move forward just like I'm not gonna do a double banana. I'm just gonna move forward like one, and I've got this like lump of metal in my pocket, and I want to try and craft another piece of armor for myself
Oh yeah,
with
okay,
my forge hammer.
cool. Yeah, do it up.
All right.
Just walking through a swamp, banging on something with a hammer. No big deal.
Yes, that is right. This is
Got
correct.
to make a butt plate.
All right. So check, and then I need a heart of effort.
Do you have magical, or do you have to do basic?
Ah, shit. Never mind.
Oh, man, it's just like you realize that your forge hammer is just covered in like slime,
Yeah.
and you're just like, "Ugh."
Slimy forge hammer.
Ah, the impurities in this metal.
Anaximon, I would imagine that, well, it's your go. You see everyone rushing over, but there's also this curious runestone over here that, as soon as you see it, it kind of immediately grabs your... something familiar about it, almost.
If I know anything about the lore with wizards' glyphs, they've never swallowed a man whole. And so I want to make a whiz roll on the bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Are they coming from... I want to take a closer look at this bubbling mud.
Okay.
For whiz, +3 on the roll.
Okay. Do it up.
Fuck.
It looks extremely unpleasant. That's for sure. That's
Yeah,
and the pool that's very near you. It looks like it's been. You do notice that over here, there's this like dry sort of like crusty mud, but over here it looks like it's been recently disturbed.
Yeah. So I'll make my roll and take my half move right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you move this way. Go ahead and make me a dex or a wisdom roll.
Dex is +2. Wisdom is +3, so I'll do wisdom. So carefully scouting.
Yep.
Nice.
Nailed
Nice. Nice. You avoid falling into the water as you go.
Well, I would like to think as I move over there, you guys notice that there are no feet under my robe.
Oh, he's just kind of like almost like hovering almost. That's cool. Oh, and on my turn, everyone go ahead and make me a wisdom roll.
Shit.
Got it. Yeah.
Cool.
Mira, what's going on?
Garbage.
You just barely got it. As the DM timer
Made it.
as the DM timer rolls down down to 1, you're Anaximon. You're the only one who seems to notice like the slight tremble in the ground. We're back to Alex. Your character is there, just surrounded by these strangers. Thank goodness, like thank the gods that there's other people, but they don't know. How could they?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
you can't even speak. And if only you could overcome your paralysis. What do you do?
yeah, I mean, I think his eyes grow wide and they're darting kind of back and forth frantically, but I think that's all he can do.
Well, I don't know, man. You got a con stat.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll try to see if, that It's kind of like from Kill Bill. If I could just wiggle my finger, if I could just wiggle my finger, maybe I could shake this. So he's going to try to do that. Oh, there we go. Mod 20.
Wow. There's
Decent.
a wiggle for you.
All right, you're able to roll me a d4. Give me a high-low.
Okay. 2.
Okay. You're either able to make a simple gesture or say a short sentence.
So I think he's going to choke out something like. I think he's going to choke out something to the effect of like. Yeah, get out of run, just run. And that's probably all he could probably do.
Hero coin.
Yeah.
Hero coin. There we go. Hero coin for you. Okay. All right, Hinar. You hear this man choke out. Just run. As he's still got this giant stinger barb in his belly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hearing that and seeing this thing, I'm going to first try and yank that thing out, and then lay my other hand over the wound and attempt to heal him.
Okay.
With the giving.
The giving. You're going to give him your own your own hit points, huh?
Yeah. Just to switch up, I since the last time we played with them, I've tried to use more of that instead of just regular healing. I think it's
okay. All right, cool.
It feels right for him.
Sure.
Giving of himself to heal. All right. So what rolls do you want first?
Well, let's combine it all into one roll, man. Go ahead and
okay.
See if the Udin's blessing it gives you the strength to rip that out.
All right. Still, friend. Be still. And oh no!
Oh man, that is a bummer. That is a goddamn shame right there. So that's the second attempt of the second failed healing attempt against this man. Go ahead and roll me basic effort, Hinar.
Oh no, that's my basic effort.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Oh no!
Oh no!
And I had to roll freaking maximum.
Oh, you grab hold of that and you slip somehow in the muck and actually drive that barb a little bit further into him.
Oh,
Alex, you take 7 further damage.
oh,
and something is definitely leaking now.
jeez.
Terrible bedside manner.
I snap at Hinar and I say, "What are you doing, holy man?"
Yeah, what
And
are you doing?
I try to stabilize the man on the ground with my med kit again.
Okay.
This time,
Easy roll.
trying to be okay.
I slipped. It was not intentional.
Oh my god!
Still not happening.
Right.
You guys are gonna kill him.
Well, yeah, you're give me roll me a d4. Give me a high low.
Hi.
Well, at least we can have his hat when he's dead.
Well, yeah, you grab that barb and actually like you as you do that you notice his eyes just like kind of roll back and he goes slack. Alex, you're down.
Yep, 10-4. Got it.
Can I also inspect this on this turn?
Not and do
Okay. Okay. All right.
Stubborn. It's your go. Notice that the healer and his friend seem to be having a hell of a time on this guy.
Ah! What the hell do I know about that?
All right, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Good question. All
Why
right.
don't you go for a swim?
Right? I got a rope and hook, right? I should just drag the bottom with it.
Yeah.
I want to make another attempt at crafting another piece of armor.
So selfish.
All right, cool. Do it up.
So stubborn.
So stubborn.
So steel hands.
Very dwarf.
Very dwarf.
It's like the beginning of every round of Overwatch.
Tink, tink.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, to be
Dude,
fair, Stubborn knows nothing about medicine.
Stay the
and
course.
It's already crowded over there.
Are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Noise.
Nice.
All right, cool. So, yeah, you manage to like wipe the grime off. And
Armor.
okay, let's see if I can make this piece of armor. Oh!
nice. Okay. What do you create?
Yeah. So I create some like a little leg guard to fit like right underneath my shield, strapped to my chest.
Okay.
So add myself a armor hit point.
Nice. Okay. What do you say there? Look what I made.
Yes, it's a fine piece of metal. I'm the best smith in the land. I am.
Right.
Just make sure you cover the rest of our asses too.
Nice.
Naxamon, it's your go, man. What are you doing? As you hear just like this clanging and like some like just this happy grumblings of this dwarf. What's a Naxamon doing?
Well, the first thing is with this weird voice. You guys notice, I think too, it sounds like a sort of a phaser filter or a flanger filter on a guitar. To all of them, I say, there's something in the water. There's something coming. And with that, I'd like to create device, and I'd like to create a sort of a bow trap. It's a bow that will fire on its own. It's actually not a trap. It's magical bow. It's a long bow that will plant where I am and will fire if given a target.
Okay, so essentially
Something like that. It's almost like a sentry turret that's just a bow.
it's just a bow that just kind of hangs out. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Try it up.
Okay, so +4 on the roll to create device.
No.
Missed it by 1.
Oh no.
Dang. Okay, but I think it's a good idea, so I'm going to hold. But I think what I said is the most important. Like, there's something in the water. There's something coming.
Okay. And
Yep.
man, on my as the DM timer drops down to 0 here, we've got let's see here.
I hear grunting. Oh, I think DM timer is at 0.
I hear a slimy.
Oh, shit.
DM timer just went down to 0. Let me go ahead and how many of you are there? Ooh.
Just 5. Counting the dead man.
Oh, 1.
Okay. Let's see here.
God, I hear it slurping.
Sorry for killing you first session, Alex.
Naxamon, go ahead and make me a wisdom roll.
+3 on that roll.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Out of the water right in front of you, it seems like it's attempting stealth, but it is not exactly.
No. We are near the city of Innsmouth.
An enormous black tentacle is kind of like begins to like worm its way up onto the ground around your leg, and
It begins.
No. Oh.
Duh.
No!
Oh man.
Yeah, Mira and Hanar, make me and Stubborn. Everyone who's up, make me a wisdom save.
Oh man.
I hate when we call them saves.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice. No, I meant because it implies that we need to be saved from something.
Yes.
Not that it's bad. That it's
Concept.
right.
Right. Maximon, this giant black tentacle reaches out towards you and it attempts to grasp onto your leg. And how's a 9?
My armor is 12.
Okay, well, you managed to just kind of like kick it off, even though it didn't quite make purchase on you, there's no denying the power behind that tentacle.
A much larger creature. Stubborn, look out!
Nice.
Stubborn. This enormous tentacle coils around you. Make a strength roll. Get a 20.
Beat the 20. He says, "I knew I should have crafted kitchen shears instead."
Look.
Oh! Scranton in the house.
So you were coiled around this thing, but you managed to get out. Like, what does that look like? How do you get away from that thing?
Well, I've got this like big shield strapped to my chest, and I've got 2 axes, and I kind of imagine that I catch the tentacle like with the underside of that axe and just sort of use it to like livy it away and wheel myself around without injuring it, but
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you definitely are not. It kind of like whips around here and there, and you manage to break free. And I'm going to do a high-low on this. 1, 2, 4. Ooh. Mira, you are lashed from behind by a tentacle here, and it is almost like getting hit with a bullwhip. You take up 5 points of slashing damage to your back. And this tentacle begins to like worm its way forward. And it's back to Alex. It's to you. Roll for dying. Roll to pop.
Yep. So it's 4 rounds.
Good roll.
2. Yep. So didn't pop, but 4 rounds.
All right, Mira, Hinar. You seeing Mira just get lashed by this thing. Now you're aware that there's a freaking tentacle like sticking out of the ground, like a huge one, right behind you. And
yeah, man. So yeah, it definitely shakes his resolve a little bit, but in his mind he knows that even if this is one of the witch hunters that were attempting to burn children back in New Haven, he knows that right now they're going to need every able hand. So I am once again going to repeat action. Pull that barb and
it's easy.
Way to stick with it, dude.
Hero coin for that.
Way to stick with it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Right
Oh no. It's doo-doo.
I did give you a hero coin, so if you want to use it, you can...
Yes, I'm going to use that hero coin right now. This
Okay.
is Danger Will Robinson moment. There we go.
Yay!
Oh my god. And with the Libro Arcanum, that is a spell crit for
That's
me
a crit.
right now.
Nice. Okay. Well, you could potentially give him just way too many hit points and die. I like that.
Oh man, that's old school.
Oh, yeah. You know what? So I'm going to give him... Oh boy, I'm totally going to meta the shit out of this right now. I'm going to give him 1 hit point, and 11 more from the crit. So you're healing 12.
Nice.
As he's funneling this out from the
Right,
beginning.
and at that
straight off the die roll.
At that, Alex, you like this Hinar, you grab that spike that's in him, and like this light moves through you into the barb, making it glide out effortlessly, and Alex, your character just got your eyes flick open, and you feel like your wounds begin to knit closed. Whatever was keeping your limbs and your wits befuddled, it's gone now, and you're able to quickly get to your feet.
Nice.
The presence of Udin can see everywhere, friend. I hate to rush you, but we need your blade. And then I whirl around with my staff out, facing towards that giant one.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. Too late to change that. Yep.
Nice. Good turn. Mira, it's your go.
I as I reach into my my pouch, I pull out a small device. It's more of like a shard of a tesseract, and it is the item that I've been sort of worrying over the past few days or hours as I learned my death spell, and I turn to the offending tentacle behind me, and I mutter to Hinar, and I say, "As you give life, I give death." And I cast. Of course, this is a hard roll, but I cast it nonetheless. I attempt to cast. Me to beat a 17. Oh,
do you have a hero coin?
no.
All right. Now you feel like the energy that you feel like that you focus through this magic, and you're not quite able to get it. It just kind of fizzles. If you feel like it was right there. And this tentacle, which is now slick with your own blood, is kind of dancing in the air, looking like a cobra or viper about to strike again at you. And Stubborn, it's your go.
All right. We're surrounded. Let's see.
You're a goddamn dwarf. Fight.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I want to.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that? It sounds large.
Right. I'm gonna put myself kind of over here between the tentacle and Mira.
Okay.
After seeing the events there, and take a swipe. That's the tentacle there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Do it up.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you got it. You're using your axe, of course, right?
Yes.
Like a dwarf do.
Of course. What else would a dwarf use? 8.
Oh.
Max.
Nice. What's your? Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. So you hack into it, and you almost sever it, and it kind of whips back, and there's almost like this hiss that's coming from it, and as it kind of as it rears back and it goes a little bit under the water. However, it's still coiled to strike. It's still up.
Ha! I like me some good squid.
Gratitude, dwarf.
Anaximon, it's your go.
So, last game, Stubborn gave me a hand axe. I'm going to throw it into the swamp right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to destroy it with the exploding ring.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
And since I have the Elementite Eye, I double any fire spells, and the exploding ring triggers Pyroblast, so I do quadruple.
Oh, that sucks.
So I need the int roll to get exploding ring to work, which is +4.
Now that's how you go fishing.
There you go. Okay.
Mod 20.
Mod 20, so I get D8 times 4, and it's double quadruple, so I don't even have to roll 4 times. I just roll once. Here we go.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, 8.
And then on top of that, I get plus 4. So here we go.
24
plus 4. 28 damage on 3 targets. And I'll choose these 2 targets, the 2 tentacles. 28 damage.
All right.
Yes, dude.
That is killer. 1 second here.
I found a synergy in the character system.
Oh, they're there. They're definitely there.
All right.
Scratching off hand axe.
Oh, nice, dude. Boom.
Boom. All right. So you managed to you hear like this, and these tentacles are just completely disintegrated. There's what does that look like to you?
Just the axe blows apart in these little shards that pick them apart like shrapnel. And then there's a fire component to each little shard. I don't imagine an explosion. I use like, I don't know. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I blow them apart piece by piece by piece by piece.
Oh, you almost like shred them, huh?
Yeah, that's how all my spells are. They're like vortexes and tiny little pieces.
Cool. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that was killer, man. Hero coin for that.
Ah!
Right. And
Yes.
cool. On my go, I'm gonna go ahead and roll another DM timer here. And this tentacle like it lashes out and is going to attempt to grapple onto you there, Bloka.
Okay.
14 hit you.
Yep, just hits.
All right, go ahead and do a contested strength.
Okay.
And,
Well.
all right, it's got you. You are immobile in this moment.
He just woke up.
Yes, he did. And now that now that it's got you, let's see here. There's an enormous like trembling in the ground. Everybody who's on their feet now, Gloka, you are now lifted off the ground like a good 10 or 12 feet in the air by this tentacle.
Holy crap.
And as you are, and as this occurs, the entire site everywhere around you seems to like the bog itself seems to shift and like rise up. And
whether I have knowledge or not, at that moment I'd like to yell, "Use the wizard's luck!"
How, wizard?
I have no idea.
there's a
With your bloody wits.
see,
Put your fucking hand on it, man.
I'll do
Oh,
what you
woman. Oh.
crazy. Oh,
Ah! No.
Yep.
an enormous mouth presses out of the ground. Connected to some great creature from straight out of nightmares rises up and Gloka, you realize that now this tentacle is hovering your body ever closer to that gaping maw.
Okay.
And behind you, let's see here, roll 20 plus 4. Stubborn, behind you, you are lashed with a tentacle. Hits you for 2 damage. Slashes you right in the front.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my Duranium Signet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absorbed.
Nice. Okay. All right.
I love these high-level characters.
All right, Gloka, it's your go, man. You are now like looking at this huge mouth.
Yeah, so I think first of all is as Gloka kind of just saw Naxamon create that explosion, and then as he's being hoisted in the air, I think he would probably turn towards the Naxamon and probably shout something like, "Evil wizard, you summon this creature, and when I get out of here, I will send you to a swift death.
Nice.
You just threatened a future
That's
party
my
member.
man.
Yeah, well, I
That's
mean,
my
for all
man.
he knows, like, he caused all this. And so, is it the case, Matt, that I can struggle against the tentacle, or can I...
Oh, I would really suggest that you do that. Yes.
Can I strike it, or do I just have to squirm out? Like, can I get my rapier free?
I would imagine you can do either.
Okay, so I think his rapier will come free. So this kind of silver blade, like shing, like makes this ringing sound as it clears the scabbard,
Nice.
and he's going to attempt to hack off the tip so that he can try to maybe fall on that last little bit of earth.
Okay, great. Go ahead and roll it up.
19.
Nice.
Okay, good. Damage it up.
Okay, so
Do at least 5 damage either way.
how about 9?
Ooh, yeah, you definitely sever the tip of this thing, and it kind of like retracts and seems to like go retract a little bit under the water,
Yes.
and this creature like kind of like roars in pain.
Nice.
Epic.
And then I think when he hits his feet, he's going to start stalking over towards an Axamon.
Okay, right on. Oh my god. All right, Hinar, it's your go.
Holy, yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
no big deal or anything, but it's your turn.
Yeah, right. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing interesting happening, so you can do whatever.
You can argue.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
See these
fine.
wild these flowers over here are beautiful. I would have. So
Refresh my hat.
right? Brighten it up. So yeah, hearing X-Men yell about the wizard's lock. Not 100% sure what it is. I'm going to rush right to it and place my hand on it, like he said, and investigate. I guess try and look to see what it
Okay.
is I'm supposed to be doing with this.
No!
With this,
Kill the wizards!
intelligence or wisdom roll to decipher this this strange glyph that you see.
Okay, gonna go wisdom.
Come on, Hinar. Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh. This
Story of Hinar one hand. I just read that.
at your touch, this strange light begins to now. This tablet is in the middle of a Deadlands bog. It should, by all rights, be worn with age, but it is not. It's clearly ancient, like from the world's beginning. But it is as finely chiseled now as it was when it was created. And at your touch, all the glyph begins to glow, and looking at it, as you touch it, pieces of the glyph begin to move. It seems to be some kind of some kind of magical lock or something like that, but it's meant to be kind of rotated and towards whatever function, you're not sure. But as you do that, you notice that the creature in the water begins to thrash and roar.
Ooh, then I guess if I can still do more, he's going to, just thinking in patterns, he's going to try and see if he can line any of the symbols up to see if maybe there's some, this symbol matches to this one. If I turn the dial right, these start to lock together.
This is entirely intelligence. So go ahead and roll intelligence.
Okay, intelligence.
Nice.
All right.
Nail
Good
it.
DM call there.
Blow it out. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh,
It's just beyond his grasp.
No, you managed to do something, but this you hear like this some manner of like almost like mechanical like clunks coming from somewhere deep underneath you, and and these
nice.
some of these and this creature rises ever further out of the water, and that's when you notice that are those Are those chains?
Chains. Holy shit.
You're right,
Next
here we go.
one, I might need some help.
You just aided the evil wizard. Stop it.
And the DM timer is now at 2 because you helped it along. And Mira, it's your go.
That's awesome.
Oh shit! He bumped the timer by 1.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
1, stubborn. Gratitude for helping me with the tentacle. 2, witch hunter. Stay your mouth. That wizard has helped us. And 3, let me get a crack at this rune here. And I put my hand on it. And I'd like to make an intelligence check on that.
All right, go ahead and do it.
He's like, here.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, you managed to, you managed to go ahead and roll me a d4.
Yeah.
Ooh. DM timer back to 5, and
Yes,
down to
timer.
5, and this thing manages to to say there's a great deal of and this creature roars again as these heavy chains pull it underneath the murky water.
That's how you do it, Hina.
It's some kind of
Damn, what a
prison.
glow-
The dark magic is twisting your mind, Mira. Stay light, stay bright.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That's how we do shit around here.
God.
All right, all right, stubborn. It's your go.
I don't know. Tentacles, they're bad. We strike them with axes.
That's true.
It's unimaginable. I don't know. I don't know what Stubborn. I mean, Stubborn. I think is thinking that this looks like some kind of prison to him, but he's not sure how to make it actionable, and he doesn't know anything about magic and runes and crap like that. That's out of his wheelhouse. So he's just gonna strike this tentacle because that's what he does best.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, we need
what
that
the-
too.
Yes,
The
A
natural.
solid 1.
a solid
Ooh.
one.
That's
A solid 1.
a very good-looking one.
Go give me a high low on a D4 there.
Nice.
Brutal.
See,
Oh,
see,
right,
it is
right.
better to blunder it up with different dice. I love it.
As you swipe, something about the slime and wetness of this place messes with your grip, and your axe goes swinging into the water.
Oh no!
Nice. Okay. All right. Fortunately, I have several. But yeah. But that does put me one more down.
glub.
So I'll be down to my last battle axe here unless I craft another.
And Axamon, it's your go. What do? You see this angry inquisitor that seems to have it out for you, but there's also, there's tentacles.
It's too far to go around. I would like to cast Swarm not as an offensive spell, but as a movement spell, and be able to dub Nanner this far. So I basically want to replace my feet with a swarm of cicadas.
You essentially want to cross this pool, but as cicadas.
I want a hoverboard, and it looks like it's just under 60 feet, so that's good.
Sweet. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make the roll.
I got a 13. Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, what does that mean?
Almost made it. Almost.
Does that mean
So
you fall in the water?
So, like, my robe fills up with bugs, and I get halfway across the swamp, and then they start to sink into the water. But
I was gonna say something akin to like you're mad like you're just not able to hold it all the way there, and you actually just kind of like splash down into the water.
So That was my roll and my move. That's all I got, guys. I'm sinking. That's my turn. Oh.
All right.
That's DM time.
Man, the Deadlands is rough.
Yeah, it is.
At least this little football field worth.
Aptly named.
Out of like as you splash, like a smaller like sub tentacle kind of like reaches out and tries to coil around you there, and Axamon.
Those who try the wood beast and die.
12
hits.
12 hits. Go ahead and contested strength.
No mod.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
wow. Man, what does that look like?
14. So it reaches up and it just grabs a bunch of bugs.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, and the robes are just flapping around this tentacle as it coils up around nothing.
All right. That's
me concentrating.
Stubborn, this tentacle is going to reach out towards you, trying to grapple you with rolling a 21. So it definitely hits you. Go ahead and roll strength.
Come on, Stubborn.
All right.
This is your shit right here.
Oh man! So you're able to resist the tentacle again.
So is that technically a miss, or is that a hit?
He missed by 1. You beat him, Matt.
Do I know?
You beat him by 1.
Oh, that's true. You did beat me by 1.
Yeah,
I did.
All right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So it is. So yeah, it actually coils around you, and pulls you bodily into the water.
On
the next turn, you're going to have to roll Constitution to avoid breathing water and being stunned for a round. And it is drawing you under. It's gonna try to do that. And not the beard, no.
Always the beard.
Connor, the next round. Or right
Yeah,
now?
this next round, not right now.
Next round. Okay.
This tentacle kind of like reaches on up towards the up towards Hinar. It's trying to grab at your legs, Hinar.
All right.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that definitely hits. I have an 11.
All right,
Definitely hits.
contested strength.
Ooh.
It's just a D20.
There it is. Yeah, I'm +1. Oh yeah, he got
All right, Hinar is even though Hinar is huge, he is lifted off his feet by this tentacle, and this creature that is under the water mostly roars and lurches somewhat out of the ground and in kind of this direction flings these wicked barbs and at the two of Gloka and Mira.
Missile teeth. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's some
Oh no,
fine
that
stuff.
Yeah, so 12.
No hit for me.
That's a miss.
Okay, you managed to avoid getting jabbed by one of those needle-like fangs that filled with that same noxious poison that rent you that rendered you like immobile before, Gloka.
Yep.
And shit, I mean that's all for now. Hinar's in a spot. Stubborn's in a spot. Anaximon's in a spot. It is time for Gloka. It's your go.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna call over his shoulder to Mara and say something like, "Did you say the wizard is friendly?"
Yes, Witch Hunter. The wizard just cast a crazy spell and dispelled 2 of those tentacles. If anything, you must help him. He might be the key to our survival here. Help us.
I think, Matt, I need to roll wisdom to see if I believe him.
Okay.
Oh!
Ooh,
Somebody
all right,
saw the light.
Yeah, call it as you want, man. I think that signifies a little bit of an alignment shift right there.
Yep. So Gloka is immediately gonna run over here, and I think he's gonna take his rapier and he's gonna flip it backwards in his hand and extend the hilt out to Anaximon to try to pull him in.
Okay, cool. Naxamon, are you gonna accept the help?
Absolutely.
All right, make a free strength roll to get out of there. Easy
No
roll.
mod.
Easy roll.
Got it.
You're out. You're up. Place yourself wherever you is necessary.
I'm sorry, friend. I thought you had caused this.
This is not a time for friendship, but survival. And do what you must, man.
Leave this tentacle to me.
That's tough. All right, Mira, it's your go.
Does Hinar have a shot at
What now?
anything?
Oh,
Hinar's
yeah.
turn?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Hinar. I skipped you. My mistake.
Oh, no worries.
Hinar, it's your go, man. You are being hoisted by this tentacle.
All right. So he's gonna call out as he's wrestling with this thing. By the pure light of Uden, which shines on the tree of life, you will let me go. I'm gonna cast Purify on this tentacle and hope that does something. We'll see. It feels like it's foul and evil.
Okay.
So I mean, whether or not it works, that's the attempt. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
To attempt to purify something that is itself made of essentially pure darkness is impossible. And though your light, though Uden's light flows through you, it does nothing to this tentacle.
Okay.
You get one. You can use your move, I guess, to try to struggle free if you want to try that.
Yeah, I'll try and pry the thing off. And with the strengths. No, not happening.
Old man.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
securing you with a 9. That sucks.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, I failed on that 6.
All right.
Man.
All right. After this round here, we're gonna go ahead and take a bio break, but that's coming up.
Okay.
We still got a couple of player turns left. Mira, it's your go.
I draw my bow and an arrow for the first time of the night, and I aim at this tentacle.
Okay.
Say, be vanquished, foul demon, and I fire.
Where's your ping again, Dave?
Oh, it was this tentacle, but I miss.
You miss. What'd you
I miss.
roll?
I didn't say roll.
I didn't see a roll.
Oh, it's a 13. 13 here.
Oh, I didn't see a roll either. Okay.
Weird. Yeah.
Bummer. Okay. Yeah. That arrow sadly goes sailing by, and man, this is getting dicey.
Wait, don't you have a speed quiver?
Yeah.
Isn't
It's got a hit. It's got a hit though.
Oh, it's got a hit. Okay, I thought it was just you could just keep firing if you had a 13 or higher.
Yeah, that's actually true. Fire again if mod 13 or higher. That's correct. So I do get to fire again. Thank you.
Nice.
Wow. Thanks for that. All right, yeah. So my quiver glows with dark magic, and I draw again, knock and loose for 4.
Even worse.
The face.
Some hot rolls.
Dave will go down as a legend.
All right, Stubborn. You've been drawn under the water by this tentacle, and
Yep.
go ahead and roll con.
Con save. Dwarven con. Yeah.
Yes.
You're able to hold your breath, and so are not stunned for this round.
Yes. So I've got 1 axe left, and I'm gonna go to town on this bastard.
Ooh.
Free myself.
Okay.
Inflicted
Roll it
like
up.
9 on him earlier, so getting there. God damn it!
Ugh.
Oh no!
This is how-
And it still got you. So
Yep, it sure does.
that sucks, man. Okay.
Oh
Anaximon, is
wait!
Go on.
I'm covered in spikes, so I deal 3 damage on miss.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So your thrashing is enough to just kind of break it apart
Yay, spike kit.
because it had 2 hit points left.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm covered in armor, so I immediately sink to the bottom right.
You got to you're gonna have to make a strength attempt to get out.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Which you can do if you like.
Oh, right
wanna
now.
roll that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Nice,
imagining from the next
dude.
turn.
All right. Yeah.
Dirty.
You barely managed to get out of the water, like wet dwarf.
Yeah. So I'm like crawling onto the like with my axe, using it to like levy myself
Yes.
up,
Exactly.
spitting water
exactly.
out, being like, this is disgusting.
Too slimy.
And Anaximon, as you go, what do you do?
So I'm going to go up next to Mira, who just took this shot. And I'm just going to sort of, with the left arm, push a little bit and reach out with the right hand and try to work the wizard's lock.
Nice. Roll intelligence.
I know that you spin the center and then move the outside to find the combination. +4 on this. 17
Yes.
mod.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Roll. Man, how does? Hold on.
And then if you want effort, yeah.
The right tool for the job. Wizard for the wizard's lock.
Go ahead and roll me magic effort.
Okay, and I like to use my coin and put a 12 on it. 14 effort.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Also, actually, it's +3
Hell yes.
on ultimate, so 17 total effort.
Damn.
so it begins. This mechanism begins drawing it ever further into the ground, and as that happens, there is a this beam of this steady bolt of lightning begins to kind of like be drawn from the sky down into the stone and seems to be like and begins running through whatever ancient device lies under this swamp, and you can see it playing across the chains that are binding this creature, driving it further under the water. The wizard's lock is not quite sealed, however, and the creature is still here.
Oh man.
Mira, save the tree man! I'll work the wizard's lock, for
And
God's
that's
sake!
and on my go, Hinar, this thing is going to it's going to come over here and drop you directly into its mouth.
Oh.
No!
Do a split, tree man.
All
Oh
right.
God.
Oh man, we're gonna seal him in there.
You fall.
Someone light him
in.
on fire.
8. A 13. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, I have an armor 11.
Oh
It does.
God. Okay. Well, that's a bummer, man. Okay.
Devoured.
You take 7. How
Okay,
many
more than
hit
awful.
points do you have?
Woo! Well, going
How many-
off of if I was at max, I have 7 currently.
Okay.
Oh.
Hinar is dropped into the gaping maw of this thing and completely devoured.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
No.
Oh my god.
No!
So passes Hinar.
Yep, you just got the badge.
Yeah, you did it.
Wow.
And at that, we're going to go ahead and take a bio break.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's how you end it. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. I'm like sweating over here, guys. All right, cool. Man.